Hello and welcome back to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. My name is Barry, guys, and it is a big welcome back from myself. I'm back. I'm decided to come back to the wrestling community, whatever you want to call it, YouTube stuff, to rant, moan and rave, because I feel not that many people are actually doing it anymore, and I just want to bring back what I used to do. I missed this channel a ton. I took a lot of time off, so I was like, you know what, let's get back into doing it. So today is going to be a rant-filled video. So with different stuff that's happening in wrestling just now, and then next week you are going to get a video of what I've enjoyed through this year, and then what I haven't enjoyed. There's probably a rant video as well, and then my predictions for 2024 as well. Anyway, guys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and that beautiful notification bell, and I will be back after my intro to rant. Guys, I've not even got a proper setup here, so I'm just kind of holding this in my hand. So if you're wondering why it's wobbly, that's why it is. The lighting isn't that great because it's nearly 12 o'clock in Scotland and the sun's setting again. So we only came up about 11, it's going to be setting soon. Anyway, so let's stop talking about the moans about the country that I live in. Anyway, guys, let's have a wee rant about a few things in wrestling. Now, here's a wee disclaimer for you. I'm not doing this every video. Disclaimer is, reviews and my opinion. It's not an opinion of anybody else other than mine. If I didn't enjoy it, I'll tell you I didn't enjoy it. I'm no taking somebody else's opinion because they said it on Twitter and I think they're a good person, so I believe what they say. The whole point of being a human being is experiencing your own opinions and things being able to be changed and have a conversation around them. But anyway, let's first of all jump to AEW losing a shit ton of money this year. The stuff I've looked at, and from running businesses for pretty much my whole life, it does look like maybe if they can keep sustaining the way they are till 2025, they might become profitable, but not by like as much as you would expect them to be profitable. But it's insane to think that. And then new WWE, the rumours about them maybe going to Warner, AEW could be getting dropped from Warner, or are they going to keep both on it? But if AEW gets dropped from it, what's that going to mean for them? Where are they going to go? Are they going to get like a better deal somewhere else, or is the deal just going to be, well, this is the only place that you can go, so this is what you're getting? I think it's a wee bit weird at the minute, because when you do look at AEW, right, they've done Wembley and they've done all that kind of stuff, and the wrestling is good. Now, AEW is a wrestling show for smarks, right? For smart marks, and for the IWC and the guys who like Japanese wrestling like myself, right? But nobody gives a shit about this show at all. Nobody gives a shit about wrestling in general at the minute, but this show, really, nobody is interested in. Nobody cares about where this show is going. You do a big incoming of this random independent guy from Japan that nobody knows. Nobody knows them. Tell us who he is. Show me him. Tell me him. I don't need to go YouTube him. You tell me. That's literally your job as the promotion, is to tell me. You're meant to promote the person. Kind of self-explanatory. By the way, I'm really sorry if I'm really shaky here. Just went to gym yesterday. Done arms. It's not going well holding this phone. But now I want to talk about Sting, right? If you saw my TikTok, go follow me over there. I've got a Sting bauble on my Christmas tree. I love Sting, right? Love him more than... And he's one of my top wrestlers, along with this man. I've got my Christmas jumper. He's one of my top wrestlers, right? But see this retirement stuff? It's not working for me. I don't care about it. The way AEW has booked Sting, obviously he's an old man, he's whatever. But the way AEW has booked him, the way they've made him run, I just don't like it. And I really don't like what's happening with Sting at all at the minute. I don't like it. I'm not that interested in his retirement. I'm just over it. I'm just kind of bored of hell of it. Like, I'm just not interested in it at all. Yeah, I really don't care about it. And it's shite because it's somebody, I've followed Sting since I was fucking a child. I mean, what, 5, when he still had the blonde hair and fucking the colourful face paint. and saw him go through all these stages in his career. Loved him in TNA as well. Didn't enjoy his WWE comeback as much, but it was cool to see him there. And then it's just AEW is just there, and that's what I feel a lot of AEW stuff is. Like the way they're booting MJF at the minute just isn't working either. The way that the Adam Cole stuff is terrible. The way that the way that a lot of AEW is working at the minute just is, for me, great matches, great wrestling. Nobody really cares anything outside that. Is AEW, you look at the ratings for AEW as well, they go up and down, fluctuate so much that who's really knowing how can a promotion come in and be like, okay, we can get this, we can do this, we know we're going to get this amount and stuff like that. When you look at WWE, who gets a shit ton, and people because they're a bigger company, they've done this, they've done that. Of course they're the bigger company, of course they've done that. But AEW was meant to be there to set up. I was so excited at start this. I had this YouTube channel when AEW was there. I was so excited to see them kind of set up as this alternative, to be different than WWE and give us something else to watch. And they've just became a WWE style show. But then when you look over at WWE at the minute, they've got good characters, they're going hot. Is Raw good? No, it never is. Why the fuck are we acting as if this show is meant to be good? It never is. But did it have some good matches on it every now and again? Aye. Is it a pointless show and it still shouldn't be 3 hours long in this day and age? Yes, it shouldn't be 3 hours long. Can you just watch the YouTube clips WWE put up and catch up on pretty much all? Same as SmackDown as well. NXT is doing fantastic stuff as well. Again, the way WWE set this up at the start was AEW was competing against NXT, and everybody was like, oh, AEW's better. AEW has set themselves up to be against the NXT. There's nothing out with that at all. WWE is smartly separated themselves. Raw and SmackDown's up here. AEW and NXT are down there, and that's the way it is. And see CM Punk jumping from AEW to WWE, people always say, oh, this and that and this. See, at the end of the day, the guy's going to get paid a shit ton of money wherever he goes. Am I a CM Punk fan? No, really. I'm not his biggest fan. I never have been. But when you look at what's happened, it makes sense. WWE is the biggest wrestling company in the world. You want to spend the last couple of years wrestling? Where do you want to go? I want to go to the biggest company in the world and make the most amount of money that I can and get my brand exposure everywhere. I go into action figure shops or toy shops with my kids all the time, especially coming up to this time of year. We go in all the time, and WWE's there. We go into this wee comic book shop, big massive wall of WWE figures. My son's like, oh, that's him, he's cool. And I like this guy and I like this. My daughter's the same. I like Bianca Belair and whatever, right? And you're like, that's really cool. I think, who's that? Like one wee thin section, 4 or 5 figures long. And it's 4 or 5 AEW figures. Who's that? Oh, it's the guy from AEW. Oh, man, I'm not interested. And people might go, but that's for kids. That's what WWE is for. WWE, I can watch it as a professional wrestling fan and see the wrestling on it. My partner can watch it and enjoy it for the entertainment side of it. Same as my kids. My kids can watch it and it gives you that kid stuff as well. It is. I used to think this is a stupid saying, right? It's for all the family. I used to think it was all different generations. I think it was stupid. I was always like, you talk about wrestling's for wrestling fans. But no, I get it now that I'm older. That's how WWE is in the position that they're in. And AEW is, well, AEW. And do you know what? One thing I've always said about AEW is the Tony Khan's toy box situation. You go back and check my fucking videos out for years. I've always said this. And it does feel, it is collecting figures now. Do you know what I mean? Ric Flair comes out and says something, Tony Khan gets upset. I mean, it's Ric Flair. What did you think he was going to say? Of course he's going to come out and say something stupid about taking people to a hotel. And I know it's 2023 and people get butthurt and everything, but that's the way he is. Why would you not want to see that Ric Flair? That's the Ric Flair you want to see. But see as well, when you think about this logically here, right? WWE's putting out, they're a premium live events company. They're putting them out every month. And they're always pretty good. I mean, you sit and watch it and you go, I enjoyed that. And even if it's a few good matches on it, you go, you enjoyed it. But AEW seems to be putting out pay-per-view scale matches on a weekly basis. and nobody's watching them. And the reason nobody's watching them is there's no reason to watch it. Nobody cares about it. And it's as simple as that. Then you've got Impact Wrestling, who is, for some reason, got smaller and changed back to TNA. I have no fucking idea what they're doing over there, but they're over there. If you want to watch good Impact, go back and watch older ones, go buy a couple of DVDs from back in the day. Also, you got WWE getting ready, WWE Home Video here in the UK. I don't know if it's the same in America, but here in the UK it's getting ready. And as given the WWE network sitting there at $9.99 with everything on it here in the UK, why would you be interested in going to buy DVDs? You can just watch them. And I think that is the one thing I dislike about that is I can't get my classic ones that I used to like them bringing out, but there's a second-hand market there, and I've been buying up some recently as well just to put away that I've got, which I'll do a video on the ones that I do have so far. But I don't know, guys, wrestling this year has been weird. It has been weird. You've got AEW in Wembley putting on a fantastic show, and it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Was it the best show in the world? No, it wasn't. Was it a good show? Yes. And fucking huge arena and stuff like that, to then not really have anything come from it, which is weird. But aye, for me this year and recently, WWE's just win after win after win after win, and sorry about that. It's my partner's brother's dog. I don't know what you would call that. But it just seems recently you had WWE just winning consistently, and AEW seems to be taking a lot of losses. And it's fine to take an L every now and again, right? But AEW recently is, for me, just no. I like watching the wrestling on it, and I tune out within everything else. I mean, some of the wrestling they put on is good, like that devil thing that they're doing just now, which is fucking embarrassing, to be honest with you. But then you look over at WWE, they're doing that devil thing. You look over at WWE, they've got Rhea Ripley, who's carrying it at the minute. I've been watching her since fucking God knows how long. She's one of my favourite wrestlers. She's killing it at the minute. You've got Dominic Mysterio, somebody who is still super young in the business, but is killing it as well at the minute. Really, really killing it. You've got Roman Reigns, people moaning that he's only wrestling 5 days a week, or 5 days a week, 5 times a year. Who cares? He's making a shit ton of cash every time he comes. People want to see it. It's as simple as that. Same as CM Punk against Seth Rollins. You've got all this stuff happening in WWE. It's making noise over here, making noise, and you're looking at AEW and being like, what's happening? And I feel like we've got MJF talking to John Cena at the little Iron Claw premiere. I see MJF going to NXT, working his way up there. They've lost Jade Cargill as well. But something that I do want to hit on, I've had a good enough rant there for about 12 and a bit minutes, so something I do want to hit on just before I finish up this video, and then we'll come back for a longer video when we do our predictions for 2024 and stuff like that, right? But something I do want to hit on is, the other day I was on Twitter, and I normally never go on, or whatever it's called, the new Cross X, whatever it's called, I normally never go on it, but I went on, and what was I going to say? There's dogs running around. So I went on, and the first comment I saw was, why does everyone want AEW to fail? Recently, when I've got that news of the 34 million loss, or whatever they made, lost, whatever it was, for AEW, why does everyone want AEW to fail? You know, it's not that everybody wants AEW to fail. What it is people were promised something. We were all promised something, and they've not delivered. They've just delivered like a super indie league, and it's embarrassing. And do you know, I don't want AEW to fail. I mean, I was always a big WCW fan. I love WCW. It was terrible at times, but I always wanted WCW to succeed, because why would you not want a competitor to succeed? Competition is key, yes, but you set yourself up to be this different style wrestling, wins and losses matters and all this kind of stuff, and everything just feels through. Even this tournament they're doing just now feels through together. Everything's all last minute, and just it just doesn't make sense. And I think the IWC is the main problem for itself. You've got guys who want to get into wrestling, kids who want to get into wrestling, and biggest thing that kids go into is social media. Whether we like it or we don't, they do use social media. They go in there. Now, I'm not wanting kids to come and watch my content. Fuck, I'm going to moan about everything. But kids go on and they get told, they say something like, oh, my favourite wrestler is this guy, Andrade, and they'll get told that they're wrong, they shouldn't like him, they shouldn't like this, they shouldn't do that, and you should like this guy, you should go watch Japanese wrestling. It's so toxic and so boring, and so, like, I would never tell somebody not to go watch somebody that they like. Go watch them. If you enjoy them, go and enjoy them. It's not my place to tell you that. And I know that's what social media always is, right? But see, the problem is, at the minute, if you don't like AEW, you're a WWE mark, you're a loser, you don't know wrestling. AEW isn't wrestling. AEW is barely doing professional wrestling. And it's embarrassing, some of the stuff that AEW is doing. Tony Khan's just trying to relive his 90s. And WWE isn't wrestling either anymore. It's a hybrid style, always grows, business always grows. WWE will bore me to death before AEW will be AEW. But something that you need to understand, you get somebody, even 15, 16, 17, and they message you, 19, whatever, they message you and they go, or they interact with you on Twitter. I like, try and get a fucking wrestler that I like Seth Rollins. Me personally, I don't really like Seth Rollins. I'm not going to berate that man for liking Seth Rollins or that woman. Does it matter if they like them or you don't? I mean, we're turning a whole group of people against professional wrestling. Get these guys in, get them to watch them, get what they enjoy. Enjoy what you watch, and watch what you enjoy. That's a wee rhyme there. But just enjoy it. Stop bullshitting, stop moaning, stop fucking. I'm going to rant on these videos, of course I'm, because it's my opinion, it's my rants on how terrible wrestling is getting, again. And you're just missing the point. You're not building or nurturing a community. I mean, my community is going to just be me moaning, and I don't care if you like it or you don't. It's my opinion and it's me moaning, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you subscribe, and I hope then you'd be like, oh, he's mental, because I pretty much am. But one thing is, I feel like if we don't nurture a wrestling community, wrestling isn't going to be here for the long haul. It'll just be WWE. If we don't nurture a wrestling community to be able to make AEW good, I mean, the minute you say something bad about AEW, you're copying Jim Cornette. I mean, nobody's copying Jim Cornette because they're saying something bad about it. The minute you say something bad about AEW, you're the worst wrestling fan in the world. How about if I'm a good wrestling fan, and also I watch Jim Cornette, don't agree with everything that he says, but do agree with some stuff? That's fine. There's a whole, the IWC needs to fix what they're doing. They're really, I don't know. It's no the place that people want to be anymore. It hasn't been for a long time. I mean, COVID used to be the peak of fucking terribleness on the IWC with YouTubers and all that kind of stuff, but it's still the same. It's no changed. I mean, oh, I enjoy this guy, he's better than everybody. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, let people have their opinions. Just let them have. That's the whole point of YouTube. The base points of the day is people can just say what they want. That's what the whole point of these videos are. If you don't like it, watch it, support it, and grow a wrestling community anyway. I don't understand what the problem is with somebody having a different opinion than you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be back next week, right? So this is just a wee rant to say I'm back, and I'm back. I'll be back next week. My next week will be my 2023 in review, and I'll do a 2024 predictions. I don't know if I'll make those videos together. I might make two different videos, or I'll just put both of them together. But I'll let you know. Go follow me on all the socials. Get me on TikTok and stuff like that, Instagram, whatever. And I will see you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that wee bell. Bitches! Just like, subscribe, hit that wee bell, and I'll see you.